Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. Long ago, in a distant and magnificent land, often described as China in the old tales, though its streets echoed with the colors and customs of many worlds, there lived a boy named Aladdin. His story would one day be whispered across generations, told beside flickering fires and beneath starlit skies, as a tale of magic, courage, loss, and transformation. Aladdin was the son of a humble tailor who had died when the boy was still young. Left alone with his widowed mother, Aladdin grew up in poverty. Their house was small, its walls worn by time and hardship, and its roof barely kept out the rain. His mother worked tirelessly, spinning cotton and sewing clothes for others, but no matter how hard she labored, there was never enough. Aladdin, for his part, was not an obedient or industrious boy. Though his heart was not cruel, he was careless and unfocused. He preferred wandering the crowded streets, watching merchants shout their wares, listening to traveling storytellers, and dreaming of a life beyond hunger and dust. His mother scolded him often, urging him to learn a trade or help earn a living, but Aladdin would only nod and slip away again. Yet fate had not finished writing his story. One afternoon, as Aladdin lingered near the marketplace, a tall stranger approached him. The man wore rich robes and a jeweled ring that caught the sunlight. His eyes were sharp, calculating, and yet his voice was smooth and warm. "My dear boy," the stranger said, "are you not the son of Mustafa the tailor?" Surprised, Aladdin nodded. Few remembered his father. "I am your uncle," the man declared, placing a hand on Aladdin's shoulder. "I have traveled far across deserts and seas to find you." The stranger was lying. He was no uncle at all, but a powerful sorcerer from the land of the Maghreb, a master of forbidden arts. For years he had studied ancient texts that spoke of a magical lamp hidden deep beneath the earth, a lamp that could only be retrieved by a boy of pure spirit and specific fate. That boy was Aladdin. The sorcerer showered Aladdin with kindness, buying him sweets and fine clothes, and soon visited his mother, convincing him of his false kinship. He spoke of making Aladdin wealthy and respected, of guiding him toward greatness. Blinded by hope, both mother and son believed him. After several days, the sorcerer led Aladdin beyond the city, past fields and villages, into a barren desert where the wind whispered like ancient spirits. There, amid jagged rocks, the sorcerer drew a circle in the sand and spoke words older than memory. The ground trembled. With a thunderous roar, the earth split open, revealing the mouth of a hidden cave. Its entrance glowed faintly, as if lit by an unseen fire. "Listen carefully," the sorcerer said. "Only you may enter. Inside you will find many treasures. Touch none of them. Take only an old oil lamp and return at once." Aladdin hesitated, fear tightening his chest, but the sorcerer's gaze left him no choice. He descended into the cave. Inside, Aladdin found wonders beyond imagination. Trees heavy with jewels lined golden paths. Ruby glowed like embers, emerald shimmered like leaves after rain, and diamonds sparkled brighter than stars. His breath caught at every step. At the far end, upon a stone pedestal, rested a dusty, unremarkable lamp. Aladdin took it. But when he returned to the entrance, the sorcerer demanded the lamp before he helped him out. Something in his voice, sharp, impatient, alarmed the boy. "Help me out first, then I will give it to you." The sorcerer's kindness vanished. In a rage, he sealed the cave with a spell, trapping Aladdin in complete darkness. Alone and terrified, Aladdin sank to the cold ground. He wept, believing his life had ended in that underground prison. As he wiped his tears, his hand brushed against the lamp. Absent-mindedly, he rubbed it. The cave exploded with light. Smoke poured forth, thick and rolling, until it formed the towering shape of a colossal being. His voice shook the cavern. "I am the genie of the lamp. I am bound to serve the one who holds it. Speak, and I shall obey." Frozen with fear, Aladdin could barely breathe. "I wish to be taken home," he whispered. In an instant, the cave vanished. Aladdin awoke in his mother's arms. The lamp lay beside him. When he told her what had happened, she scarcely believed him until she cleaned the lamp and summoned the genie herself. From that moment, their lives changed. Food filled their table, silks replaced rags, gold coins piled where empty bowls once lay. But unlike the sorcerer, the genie demanded nothing in return. He served faithfully, neither cruel nor kind, only bound by magic. Over time, Aladdin grew wiser. Poverty had taught him humility, and danger had taught him caution. He began to see the world differently, not as a playground, but as a place shaped by choices. One day, Aladdin saw Princess Badroulbadour, the Sultan's daughter, passing through the streets. Her beauty was not merely in her face, but in her calm grace and thoughtful eyes. From that moment, Aladdin's heart was lost. He asked the genie for help, not for power, but for a chance to be worthy. With magnificent gifts and unmatched splendor, Aladdin approached the Sultan. Palaces of marble and gold rose where empty land once stood. Impressed beyond measure, the Sultan agreed to the marriage. Aladdin became a prince. But destiny tests those it raises. The sorcerer, learning that Aladdin lived, returned in disguise. Through trickery, he stole the lamp and used its power to steal everything Aladdin loved, transporting the palace and princess across the world. Stripped of magic, wealth, and comfort, Aladdin was left with nothing but his will. Through deserts and foreign lands, Aladdin traveled. Hunger returned, but despair did not. At last, through courage and cleverness, he confronted the sorcerer. This time, magic was not enough. The sorcerer fell by his own arrogance. Aladdin reclaimed the lamp. The palace returned. The princess was saved. And Aladdin, once a careless boy, ruled with wisdom earned through loss and struggle. He freed the genie at last, not because he had to, but because power meant nothing without freedom. And so ends the tale of Aladdin, not the story of a lamp, but of a boy who learned to shape his own fate.